or dungeon. So this afternoon, I just want to talk about something really cool that I've found out about recently. It's a new product actually, and it's really cool, and it also goes along with a new technique. So I was watching the Stan Winston School of Character Arts, and one of their um, things was on building and painting a maquette, which um, if you get a chance to watch that, you should get a subscription or whatever. And that's one of the first videos you should watch because there's so many good techniques in that video. So that's an excellent one to watch. But anyway, one of the techniques that he was using was he was doing holding a tongue depressor in front of an airbrush to do like a spattering effect. And I was like, wow, that looks cool, and it actually gave so much more depth to the model when it was done. And I was like, well, I'm going to try that. Well, of course, when I tried it, it didn't quite work as smoothly as it did on the video. I just found it cumbersome to hold and stuff. And I also learned another way to do it that a lot of people do is they just use a brush, they dip it in paint, and then they go like this, and they flick it. And which works well too, well, fairly well. But what I found is that it doesn't really have um, a uniform size. And I know obviously you don't want like every dot to be the same, but when you're getting like a blob, you'll get like a big blob of paint doing it, or you can. And so and I mean, and then you get it gets all over your hands and it's very messy. And so I did a little bit of research, and what I found that was cool was the Badger airbrush company made this really cool end. It fits on the Sotar and I think Chrome and a couple other ones. And it actually is a spattering tip. And I didn't know they made this. And I just want to show you guys. It's called a spatter slash stipple regulator. And I will put the information on how to get it, where to get it, all down in the description, along with some pictures of the packaging and stuff so that you guys can see it. I took it out of the packaging last week and I've been messing with it on a board, so I'm going to quickly show you. Sorry about my air compressor, I need it on to show you guys, but I'm going to show you some effects with it, and I'm going to spray it. So this is what happened when I sprayed it the first time. Now I can go right in and you can see all the nice effects. I sprayed a couple different colors with it. I would make sure you have some thin paint. And just before I went on camera, I sprayed these. This is with watered down, really high pressure. So I'll show it to you right now. You can see how with high pressure you get really fine lines. And if you lower the pressure, which I'm going to lower it for you, let's see what happens when we lower the pressure. Okay, so now we have lower pressure. Let's put that up, and you can see that the lower pressure creates larger dots. But I thought, what cool way to add depth to a skin pattern, you know, like a base coat on skin. And then I also saw recently on, sorry, it's I'm drawing a blank here, Sideshow Collectibles. They were doing short videos on how to paint, and I noticed that one of the people in there was adding some red, blue, and yellow spatter effects to the skin tone, watered down spatters, and I thought, wow, that's and it just brought out the depth. It made it look like real skin. So having this piece that you can get from Badger for literally less than $7, you can do this effect without trying to hold a tongue depressor or, you know, popsicle stick in your hand, you know, without getting stuff all over your hands, flicking the. So if you have this or a chrome, or I think there's like five brushes that it works with. I might definitely recommend getting this. So I'm going to just hit this on this guy. I just want to go over him lightly. I'm going to do this with a few colors, but I'm not going to show you all the colors because the point of this video is simply to show you what can be achieved with this. We don't want too much spatter on this guy, but enough. And then what we'll do is we'll go in with some grays and some blacks, maybe some browns and yellow spattering effect on this guy. And you can see already, just with one color, and we'll flip it over so we can make sure we get it on his legs, underneath the belly a little bit, get behind. Want to make sure we got enough. Alright, I think that's good for that color. Now we'll zoom in and show you. And I'll dump this color and maybe I'll spray one black on it. You can see how, sorry, I'm moving it the wrong way. Not sure why it doesn't want to zoom in. Just give me 1 second and I'll zoom it in properly. You can see the nice spatter effect. So doing that with about 4 colors and then misting over your tint that you want it to be would really bring some depth to the skin. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm just trying to think of some other colors that I would use. I'd probably spray, like I said, watered down versions or transparent versions. I think like something like this near black from Freak Flex, which is also made by Badger, by the way, would be good. I'm going to shut that off because I'm not going to spray another thing, but I think using some watered down or some inks. The first one was an FW ink that I sprayed and it went through. I added a little bit of water just so it would really spray, but it will spray without it. So again, I'll just, one more time, you can see the nice spatter. So, and we'll take it down, and then again, if you turn it up, you'll get this nice fine, and you could really just paint your whole model with this because overlaying it over and over again would give it depth too with all your different colors. But anyway, that is the stippling and spattering regulator that goes on the front of your Badger airbrush, and for, like I said, less than $7 from USA Airbrush Supply, to me it's definitely worth buying. So write down in the comments, let me know what you guys think. Let me know anything else you'd like to see in videos, and like I said, I will put down in the description below, I'll put a link to this airbrush and to this little tip that you can get. Um, and if there's anything else you'd like to know, just message me or send me some comments. And thank you for checking out my videos. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and there will be some more videos soon. I'm actually planning to do a full paint in one video of a 1/19th scale Horizon Jurassic Park Brachiosaurus. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.